Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys the 15W49A or 49B snapshot. And there's quite a few little things that I want to cover throughout this video, and then there's quite a few smaller things that I just don't want to bother showing off because they're so insignificant. So I'll talk about those at the very end of the video. So anyways, moving into the very first little update here, whenever you wind up placing down a door in Minecraft, this is just a really little quality of life improvement. If you place it down on the left side of the block, then the door will orient itself a certain way. So if I go ahead and I do this, bam, it'll open up to the left. But if I go ahead and I place it down on the right side of the block, it will open up to the right. But I wonder if they're ever going to fix the weird texture problem where this kind of like warps in space. Or no, it's on the other side. Like, you see how the lines are on the left side here? Now they're on the right side. I wonder if that'll ever get fixed. I have no idea. But anyways, moving on here. Another small update that was implemented is one that I actually can't get to work for some reason. But apparently when snowballs or thrown potions are thrown into a cobweb and they get stuck, it'll actually turn into an item again. So you can like pick it back up, I guess. But that to me doesn't really work. I don't know. And I don't think it's referring to this. It's just kind of, you know, like this. And anyways, like this, like, you know, you just throw the potion in, it actually breaks. So not really too sure. Let's see. Yeah, if I go ahead and I just throw the potion in, it acts the way that you would expect. I don't know. Just saying, just throwing that out there. Or does it just pop out? I'm not sure. Is that the aim here? Like, bang, it just kind of pops out. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that one's weird. But let's go ahead and let's move on here. Another thing that was added in is if we go into the statistics menu, a very small thing, it'll show the distance that you have flown by elytra. So this is one of the worlds where I've tested out flying multiple kilometers at a time. So I have 18 kilometers flown by elytra. So there you go. It actually works. All right, another thing that was added in is the ability to shear snow golems away from their pumpkin heads. So if I go ahead and I give myself a pair of shears here, you think I'd be ready for this review. If we go ahead and we do this, and then let's go to game mode 0 so that we can actually get the pumpkin back. If we right click on this guy, oh no, it actually looks like even on survival mode, you will lose the pumpkin. So, well, it's not really that big of a deal, just something to keep in mind, I guess. But yeah, now you can have snow golems that are ultimately useless things otherwise. But yeah, bam, just saying, this snow golem's really digging that horse. You're trying to bury my horse in cold, okay? And see, look, I hate you guys both at the same time. That was actually kind of weird. All right, anyways, moving on here. Another small quality of life update is that when you're on a horse now, its orientation will actually more closely match the direction that you're looking in. So if we go ahead and like we actually look from side to side, the horse will follow, whereas it did not before. It would only sort of do that as you were actually moving and turning around. So yeah. All right, another cool thing that was added in as well is you can actually use tab complete on the playsound command now. This is one of my favorite updates in recent memory. If we go ahead and we hit tab here, it says Minecraft : then you can hit it again to start getting a massive drop down of all sorts of things that are on this list here. And there are actually some new sounds that are implemented into this update as well. A whole bunch of like bottle, bucket, armor sounds, item frame sounds, painting sounds being placed and broken, which is actually pretty cool. And some other random mob stuff here and there as well. So if we want to go ahead and we want to play, actually I do have some of the new ones up. So if I want to go ahead and I want to play item, so I can do item.armor.equip_chain. So let's go and let's run this up. And then I can tab complete to my name, and then bang, bang, bang. And that's pretty much it. Okay, well, it played the sound, but I didn't hear it. Wow, so apparently the sound thing is there, but it didn't play. But anyways, let me just go and let me just select a random sound here, and it will work. So, yeah, that was just kind of random. So, bang. There we go. So I can hear that sound, and I can hear many more. Apparently, the new sounds that were added, it's just maybe like they don't play. They're not there yet, but they were added in as playable sounds. So if we go ahead and we do that, bam. So that's the thing. Yeah, cool. So the very last thing that I want to go over here with the sort of good to know updates is the fact that now tripwire hooks and tripwires specifically can now be, they can sort of transition between, you know, either floating or not floating, whereas before that didn't work. I'm not sure if it was just floating tripwire didn't work before or if they couldn't sort of combine, but now they can. So the tripwire here, as you can see, part of it's floating, part of it's not, and it still works no matter what. All right, so another cool feature of this snapshot that I actually failed to mention, and this one is like the coolest feature of the snapshot, is that when mobs are provoked and attacked by other mobs, more specifically skeletons in this case, they will actually defend themselves. And specifically, that includes the zombies, the zombie pigmen, the slimes, magma cubes, wither skeletons, spiders, cave spiders, and silverfish and endermite as well. And I am not being damaged because I have extreme resistance going on here, so that I can really try and show this off here, because I want this to just work. I can't. Okay, there we go. Finally, I got the spiders to actually attack the skeletons there. So yeah, there we go. But creepers are not on that list. Creepers will still just decimate everything in their path. So yeah. So, alright, those are most of the really major updates that have come out with this new snapshot. Some of the lighter things that have come out is that the melons and glistering melons, if we go ahead and we go into game mode 1, we type in melons. Well, I don't know why this is listed as an update, but apparently it's not real yet, is that melons and glistering melons are supposed to share the same orientation, but they don't. So, okay, I guess. Health boost and absorption effects have actually, they have a new sort of like, let's see, let's go and let's do this. I think the lingering potion, and then let's go ahead and let's do, what is it, absorption. Okay, no, that's actually an effect. But anyways, the health boost and absorption effects now have new icons, so I'm not sure if this will show up. Nope, it won't. Okay, bang. But anyways, if you wind up getting those effects put on you, they now have different icons. Again, really small and insignificant. Alright, the second to last thing is the fact that if you are wearing a pair of elytra and you fly into a wall, you're probably gonna die now, because now there's more, you know, you wind up getting hurt a lot harder when you wind up flying into a wall. So let's go ahead and let's go to game mode 0 here. I'm just gonna die. Okay, well, maybe I'm not gonna die. But anyways, if I had flown much harder into that, I probably would have been facing some death. So, alright, and the very last thing is that the particle command got changed up a little bit to have some more flexibility and whatnot. So, yeah. Alright, anyways, guys, if you guys are interested in seeing a written version of all of the stuff that I have mentioned in this video, feel free to check out the Reddit link in the description below. Hopefully, I remember to link that. And if you guys enjoyed the video and you guys enjoyed my snapshot overviews, leaving a rating on the video would be highly appreciated as well. Just feel free to rate honestly. So anyways, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.